So every day the universe is speaking to you, or at least trying to speak to you in that busy mind that you have and the busy schedule. And usually it's either giving you a sign for something that's about to happen, which is good, or it's a warning sign that you need to be careful of. And today we're going to uncover 3 of the most common key warning signs that you don't want to ignore. But before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. What's up guys, this is Akarshana here, namaste to all of you, and in this video I want to break down for you the 3 key warning signs that the universe will send to you if you are not on the right path to getting to where you want to be, right? Or maybe what the universe has planned for you. And we're going to dive straight into it. The first thing is through animals. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean through animals? When you start seeing the step 1, the step 2, and the step 3, the 3 key signs, you'll start seeing that it gets more and more intense. Usually, it will start off with light signs. So it's almost like, imagine a parent to a kid is like God to his child, is like universe to you. So in the same way, if your kid does something wrong and you're trying to warn them, you say, hey, don't do that. And then the next thing is, don't do it. Right? And then if they keep doing it, you probably run over and grab them and stop them from doing it. So the 3 signs work in sequence that way. The first sign is that you may find, for example, it's very common that flies will fly around, bees will come around, and they just keep circling, going around in a circular motion and going around you, and they just won't leave, and you don't know why. So it's an insect. Or if you go out onto the street, one day you'll just have a random cat that walks towards you and starts following you, or a dog starts following you, or something like that. When animals come towards you and they won't stay away from you, usually they're trying to get some attention to warn you of something. Because the universe or God cannot just come down and say, hey, by the way, I'm God. So it has to channel its energies through, and usually it uses animals. So that's the first sign. The second sign is through obstructions. So what that means is, let's say, for example, you have your day planned out and you were going to do, at 9 a.m. you're going to do this, 10, then you were going to do this, at 12 you're going to do that. And then you keep getting obstructed and you don't know why. Then what happens is you rearrange your schedule. You say, okay, let's do it tomorrow instead. Then when tomorrow happens, another obstruction comes in. Then you say, okay, it's all right, maybe we do it on Monday next week instead. And when Monday comes, another thing comes in place. At that time, you already know that you shouldn't actually reschedule for another meeting, because it's that obstruction that keep getting in the way to try and stop it for you, to try and protect you. Then moving on to the third thing, which is probably the most dramatic thing of all, is accidents. Now, obviously, nobody wants this to happen. That's why it's very important when you start reading the first signs, the second signs, that you respond to it. You don't just ignore the signs. Because if you keep ignoring the signs and it gets to that time where the universe really needs to have your back and protect you, it will need to create some accidents. So maybe, and we won't focus on this, but just for an example, maybe you will injure your leg, maybe you will fall over, maybe there's some traffic accident, maybe there's certain accidents that happen within you or the people around you. And usually you'll see these things happen in sequence. And if it comes to that point and you are still being stubborn and still being with your ego saying, no, I want to make this happen, understand one thing, you're trying to fight the universe at that point. So if I was you, with the creator, the power of the creator that created us, I wouldn't really fight it. That's why it's very important to learn to just trust and flow with the universe. That is the path of least resistance, and you will always get to your destiny, your calling, in the simplest, most efficient way. So guys, hope this video has been of use to you. If it has, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Ciao.